Okay, imagine this. Instead of like rummaging through your medicine cabinet, what if you could just step outside, into your own backyard, find what you need?
Mm.
We've got some really fascinating stuff to dig into today. It's all about the Medicinal Garden Kit.
Hmm.
And honestly, the potential here feels, well, pretty groundbreaking.
It really does. And what's truly compelling, I think, is this return to a direct relationship with the natural world for our well-being.
Yeah.
It's something our ancestors knew, right? And this kit, it sort of offers a way to reconnect with that knowledge in a very practical sense.
Yeah, exactly. So the Medicinal Garden Kit, what are we actually talking about here? Well, it sounds like it's a carefully chosen collection. High-quality seeds for 10 different plants.
10 plants.
10, all known for their medicinal properties. 10 different powerhouses from the plant world. And the cool part, it comes with a guide.
Ah, the guide.
Yeah, put together by Dr. Nicole Apelian. She's a biologist and an experienced herbalist. And get this, she's actually used these kinds of remedies in her own life, which gives this a real personal touch, doesn't it?
It certainly does. You know, her scientific background gives that layer of understanding about how these plants work,
Right.
while her personal experience shows, well, how to actually use them. It's a valuable combination, really, for anyone looking into natural health.
Definitely.
So our goal today really is to unpack what this kit offers someone who's curious, How easy is it to get started, especially if you're new to gardening or herbal stuff?
Yeah, like me, perhaps.
And what are the real, actual benefits you might see from growing your own remedies?
Right. So at the heart of it all is this idea, I love this phrase, a natural pharmacy in your backyard.
It's a great image.
It paints such a vivid picture, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just being able to grab something natural for those everyday things instead of automatically reaching for something, processed.
Absolutely. And the appeal, I think, goes beyond just convenience. There's this growing desire for more natural, more sustainable ways to care for ourselves.
Totally.
And this kit seems to tap right into that.
Now, we know it includes premium seeds, 10 medicinal plants. We don't have the exact list, but it sparks the imagination, right?
It does.
Thinking about all the potential healing properties just waiting to sprout in your garden, it's likely we're talking about plants used for, well, all sorts of things traditionally. Maybe calming stuff, like chamomile or lemon balm, perhaps.
Yeah.
Or others known for anti-inflammatory benefits, maybe calendula.
That's a good point. And premium seeds usually means they're picked for things like high germination rates.
Okay.
And the potential strength of their medicinal compounds. Plus, growing them yourself, you know exactly how they're grown. No mystery chemicals.
That's a huge plus. And it's not just about what the plants do for us, right? But how they help the garden itself.
Yeah.
We're hearing some of these herbs can actually help improve the soil and attract good bugs, like creating a little healthy ecosystem.
Right. Beneficial insects.
Yeah. And this idea of companion planting, putting certain herbs near other plants to keep pests away or help them grow, it's like they're helping each other out.
Exactly. It really highlights how interconnected a garden is. These plants aren't just isolated remedies. They're part of a system that boosts the whole space.
Okay, now this herbal medicinal guide, from seeds to remedies, this sounds absolutely essential.
Crucial, I'd say.
For someone who's keen but maybe doesn't know where to start with making their own stuff, concoctions. Having Nicole's step-by-step instructions for turning the plants into tinctures, salves, teas, it's a game changer.
Yeah.
It bridges that gap between growing the herbs and actually using them.
Precisely. Without that guidance, the seeds are just potential.
Right.
The guide gives you the practical know-how, makes it accessible even for total beginners. Like a tincture, that's basically an extract using alcohol or something to pull out the good stuff, makes it easy to take. And a salve is usually like a topical thing with a fatty base, so you can put the herb's properties right on your skin.
Gotcha. And we're talking about a pretty wide range of uses here, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Hints suggest these herbs could help with everything from aches and pains to digestion, even minor wound care. Wow. It's presented as a more natural alternative to chemical-based treatments.
Yeah, and it's important to keep in mind, while these herbs have a long history and there's growing science, they might not replace conventional medicine for everything. But for everyday discomforts, general wellness, they can definitely offer a gentler approach.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting, hearing from someone who's actually tried it.
The user review.
Yeah, we've got feedback from Sarah, a verified purchaser. Her experience sounds, well, fantastic. She says she was always curious about growing herbs, but felt a bit lost.
Common feeling.
She says the Medicinal Garden Kit made it incredibly straightforward, raves about the seed quality and how Nicole's guide had clear, step-by-step instructions, even someone with zero experience could follow.
That's really valuable feedback. It confirms the kit is designed to be, user-friendly for newbies.
And get this, she's already made her own chamomile tea and a chicory salve.
Wow, jumped right in.
And she's amazed at how well they work. She even talks about feeling empowered, knowing she can turn to her own garden for remedies. That it's really shifted her perspective on health. That feeling of empowerment is huge, isn't it?
It is. There's a real sense of agency,
Yeah.
taking a more active role in your own well-being. This kit seems to help make that connection.
Yeah.
It's more than just treating symptoms. It's about engaging with nature, understanding its potential.
So a big question people probably have is it really easy to get started? Especially if you think you have a black thumb.
Right, the gardening hurdle.
But Sarah's experience really speaks to that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Highlighting how beginner-friendly it is because of the guide.
That's a crucial point. The guide directly addresses that potential barrier. It's not just seeds, it's the knowledge and confidence to actually grow and use them.
And what about effectiveness? Do these natural remedies actually do anything?
The million-dollar question.
Again, Sarah's experience with the chamomile and chicory, saying they worked well, that's a pretty strong indicator. Plus, like she said, that feeling of empowerment itself can have a positive impact.
Absolutely. The mind-body connection is powerful. Knowing you're using something natural, something you grew yourself, that can definitely boost that sense of well-being.
And it sounds like there's quite a bit of flexibility in how you use these plants.
Yeah.
We see references to making tinctures, salves, teas, even oils mentioned in the brochure recipes. That's not just one or two uses, it's a whole range of applications.
That versatility really adds to the value. It means you're not stuck with just one type of remedy. You can potentially create different solutions for different needs, different preferences.
So summing it all up, the Medicinal Garden Kit looks like a surprisingly accessible, effective way to bring natural remedies right into your home.
Use that way.
It's backed by Dr. Apelian's expertise, gives you seeds for a diverse range of plants, and crucially, equips you with the knowledge to actually use them through the guide. And hearing from someone like Sarah, who found it both easy and effective, that's really encouraging.
Exactly. It's about making natural health more accessible, empowering people to take a more proactive role in their wellness through, well, the power of plants.
So here's something to really think about. Consider those minor things you usually grab something from the pharmacy for. Could growing your own herbal garden offer a natural, maybe even more rewarding solution? What are some common things you might be curious to address with plants you grew yourself?
Yeah.
It's definitely, well, a fascinating prospect.
It certainly is. When you think about both the potential physical and psychological benefits, exploring homegrown herbal remedies seems like a really interesting path for anyone interested in natural health and well-being.